Welcome to the Ed&Ed podcast. This podcast, we're going to be talking about our favorite movies. But first, Ed1 has a rant about pooping in public.
What? Pooping in public?
Yeah, like in a public bathroom.
Okay, but
Jesus.
when you said it, it's like pooping in public. People would imagine like someone like some.
Yeah, don't you just go on the side of the street sometimes? You just take a dump there?
What the shit?
I'm the only one?
Whatever.
Okay, go. Go with your
Before
rant.
that, we kind of have the giggles. I have the giggles.
I don't know what the hell he's talking about, but okay.
I really just want to laugh my ass off right now for some reason. It's podcast nervousness or something.
It's not for me. Okay, go on with your rant, because I'll add on to your rant before we go into the main topic.
Okay, being me and the luck that I have, I sometimes have to take enormous amounts of shit. Alright, stop laughing.
Look, dude, poop jokes always get me. You understand this?
Alright, but this isn't a joke. This is serious business.
Okay.
This
is serious, dude.
Okay, whatever.
Okay, continue.
Calm down. You see, I told you. We have the giggles. It's just freaking ridiculous.
It's the poop jokes, man. Alright, go.
All
go.
Right. So I have a rant about like nature versus society. In this case, I'm talking about what the hell? Let me talk.
Alright, go.
This is ridiculous.
Alright, go.
I think we talked about this in one of our past podcasts.
I'm crying right
Just
now.
start saying poop jokes and then start laughing, and then that'll get everyone's interest.
Yeah.
Alright.
Just go with your rant. I won't laugh anymore.
All right. And so, anyways, I can't see your face right now.
Shut up.
All right. So this is about nature versus society. We human beings have a freaking we gotta shit, we gotta piss, and all that stuff.
Yep.
It's our bladder.
It's the truth.
It's all our stuff, and it happens. And the thing is, you have somewhere important to be, but you have to take a shit. What the hell are you supposed to do? Like, that's something I've experienced for like 2 days now. I have no fucking idea why. It just happens.
It's the coffee, man. It's the coffee.
But I haven't drank coffee.
All right.
Like, I'm
ahead.
lactose intolerant. I can't drink milk. So, I got in trouble with my teachers, like the college teachers, because it's just like, I came late. And not just like 20 minutes late. I came in like 40 minutes late.
Because you're taking a shit or what?
Dude, it was horrible. I'm telling you right now. I don't know what the fuck I ate last night or the night before I had to go to that school, but holy shit. I was taking the bus. I had to stop because I needed to take an enormous shit. I went to the bathroom and it took 2 seconds. Okay, this is just too nasty to describe.
No, describe it. It's
Why?
hilarious for me.
Or whatever. It was just a huge chunk of shit that wouldn't flush down the toilet,
Oh,
basically.
ew! Oh!
I told you!
Okay.
Now I have...
Continue.
Oh, shit.
That's
I'm
going to be
sorry.
on the internet forever.
I'm sorry. This is nasty. But whatever. The main point is that I got in trouble with the teachers. It was just like, so where have you been? It was just like, I was sick. And I was like, what kind of sick? Well, I was in the bathroom for
Diarrhea
like
dookie.
40 minutes. And the thing is, and then these teachers restrict you. Like, they're like, well, you should have gone before class. And it's just like, oh, yeah, I did.
That's why I'm
It
40
just
minutes
finished. Yeah, exactly. I just kind of finished in 40 minutes. Well, no, I wasn't in the bathroom 40 minutes, but it was like I constantly had to go. But whatever.
Jesus.
Point is, why punish someone for something, for your body's natural function? Like, freaking, that's what I never understood. Like, teachers saying, go before class. And it's just like, well, sorry, I'm not like you where I'm able to schedule my shits like, oh, class starts at 12? Well, I might as well shit at 11:30. No, I can't do that. If I have to go, I have to go. That's natural. I mean, I've heard humans develop the system where they could stop having the feeling of taking shit when there's danger, like in the past. Like,
yeah.
freaking humans who were hunting, it's just like, well, I have to take shit. Oh shit, there's a tiger, I need to hold it in. But freaking, it's class. There's nothing really important. Like, I don't give a shit. If I have to go, I have to go. My shit comes first.
You said you don't give a shit.
I don't give a shit? Yeah, I don't give a shit.
Unintended pun.
So yeah, I don't get it. Don't punish people for having to take a shit or a piss. It just freaking happens. No one can control it. No one can. Well, maybe some people can control it, but I can't control it. If I have to take a shit, I have to take a shit.
So
Teachers who...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so every teacher who puts a restriction on a bathroom, freaking fuck you. Just go fucking die. That's basically what I'm saying.
There's a lot of...
Oh, I feel very strongly about this because
I can tell.
this is something that's happened to me often. And because I have that luck. I don't know why. Like, I look around and I don't think anyone ever suffers this. I feel like...
I know what you're talking about there. Right.
It's just the worst. Like, I'm just putting it all out there. I'm being completely honest. People need to take a shit. They can't schedule when. It just happens. So teachers who freaking decide that, hey, I'm not gonna let my students go freaking to the bathroom during class. It's ridiculous. Like, one of my teachers is like, okay, you have to go to the bathroom before class. At any point, if you leave this classroom to go to the bathroom, don't come back. You're absent. And I'm just like, fuck you. I want to punch you in the face.
All right. So.
I mean, this is a college teacher, for God's sakes. We paid for the classes. Stop putting restrictions on me. I want to take a shit. Let me take a shit.
All right, you've been having this rant for 6 minutes, and now let me go on my rant.
You're going on a rant?
Yes, I'm gonna go on a poop rant too.
All right.
And you already know my experience from elementary school. I'm gonna tell them.
All right, poopcast.
Yeah, poopcast today. No, this is gonna be like probably half the podcast, but we're gonna go into movies soon. All right. So
we're being a bit loud.
All right, so public bathrooms. The freaking stalls have this huge ass gap from the floor to like the bottom of the freaking stall door.
Whoever designed that, also kill yourself.
People, like an obese child, can easily go past underneath one of those. So this is one of my experiences because of something like that during elementary school. So all handicapped all handicapped spaces for the bathroom are always bigger, and always cleaner too, because there's not a lot of handicapped people in the elementary school. So I just go in there because fuck the rules, right? So elementary school, and so I was taking a shit. Like, this is the second time I've ever taken a shit in the school, because every single time I go in there, it's a horrible experience, or I'm just constipated for some reason. Alright, so I was taking a dump. I was like all peacefully taking a shit there. And then this kid goes underneath the damn stall. And he's like, oh, I didn't know anybody was underneath here. So he goes back under. He goes back to the like little, what I call the idle area where the sink is and everything.
Basically, he's outside of the stall.
He's outside of the stall. And then what this dumbass does is that he goes back under and says, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't even know you were there. I thought somebody locked it. So they have like brand new toilet rolls there. So I grabbed one, I just threw it at him. I was like, get the hell out of here. I'm taking a shit. You came in here once already and you saw that there was somebody there. Why the hell would you go underneath to explain your story? You're just making it worse for you. Ugh. I hate it. Jesus.
I think everyone has been traumatized by the school public bathroom.
Yeah, definitely. And I freaking hate it.
It's ridiculous. It's hardly a privacy. Like, you could see someone like right through the door.
I know, right?
Like, there's enough gaps to see who's inside.
Exactly.
So I hate using the school's public bathroom because it's a piece of shit.
It's gotten to the point where it's not in public bathrooms. If it's somebody else's house, I will not take a shit there.
Well, during that time when I had to take my 20-minute shit or so, I started like, because you get bored shitting for 20 minutes. So I started like measuring like the height at which like the stool is. Literally, if you put it in, like, if you like if you elevated the stool by like 1 inch, you can literally see the side of your ass as it's sitting on the toilet seat.
Elevate or
like elevate, like put it more up.
Oh,
like
the stall door.
Yeah, the stall door by 1 inch. You could like literally see your ass in like seated on the frick toilet.
Freaking hate public bathrooms.
Yeah. By the way, this is gonna be a good podcast. You know why? Oh shit!
Because this is all coming from the heart.
No, I'm already being like, shit.
What's wrong with you?
I was gonna say this is gonna be a perfect podcast. You know why? My nose is clear. I'm not coughing as much.
Oh well.
But now I'm just like, oh shit.
You just reminded me. I don't have a stuffy nose right now. That's thank God.
I know, right? It still snowed yesterday again.
Dude, it's been snowing for 4 days straight here in Long Island.
I freaking.
Why are we giving people where we kind of live?
No.
Somewhere in New York.
Long Island is huge.
That is true. But we live in JK. People already know though. Ooh, I hate. All right, so what I feel bad about the audio is that you could pick up our chair squeaking, and we've been working hard to remove that. We only learned how to remove the signs because we switched to a new audio system. So the microphone's the same. It's just what's this called?
Audacity.
We switched to Audacity. The other one sucked. So this one we could remove like the what's it called, the kind of like
background noises,
background
like
noises,
the static and all that shit.
But the static, right? But we can't remove like the chair moving. So what we should do is just make a whole bunch of like chair noises at the beginning. So then you could just block that off of your head while you're listening.
Well, now you're making it, so
Yeah.
stop.
Yeah, I know.
Because we can't take that out. So yeah, we are absolutely not being funny right now. But whatever.
The beginning was hilarious.
Are you kidding me? It was madness.
It was just me laughing, and I know goddamn well, once I re-listen to this, yes, I re-listened to our own podcast, I will start dying of laughter again. Because I won't know what I was laughing at. Because it was definitely not your poop joke that I was laughing at. It was something else. But okay.
Why are we talking about, like, the things we did, like, a minute ago or 5 minutes ago? What the hell? Alright. Also, another thing. Being the narcissist that I am, I just finished listening to both of our podcasts again, and we are horrible at speaking. Like, we cannot get a point across and make it clear.
Yeah, the other podcast, you were talking about something else, but I like responded in a completely different way.
Yeah,
than you expected. So I was like, oh,
yeah.
That's
at
what
that time, it should have been planned.
But it's your fault.
Yeah, I know. But yeah. Holy shit. Like, I started listening to myself, and it's just like, which I love doing. I love listening to myself. But it's just like,
I hate my voice.
I can't make a cohesive sentence. Like, I cannot clearly express my idea, and it feels like I'm more of like a writer. Like, I like to write down what I think and then be able to say it. That's why I said I rock at public speaking, because that's how you start. You always write down what you're gonna say, then you say it. But if I just like go in there and just start talking,
I like to freelance, because if I were to read from a paper, I'll legit sound like a robot.
I think there's a word for that. I forget what it was.
I don't know.
It's not freelance. It's impression. No, not impressions. Shit.
You mean that comedic thing people do?
Yeah, that.
Oh shit! Why did I forget now? Cause improv.
Yeah, improv. Yeah, if you improv, I can't improv very well. I mean, I try, and it comes out like hilarious, but I just can't. I can't
to
improv.
Yourself. All right. Let's go.
I make people.
You make peacock?
I make people laugh. All right,
dude. It's always amazing when people listen to your conversations and then they start laughing at what you're saying because you feel special. Okay. Alright, so let's go into the second topic now about our favorite movies.
I think this is like the sixth topic, actually.
No, we've consistently talked about poop, and then we went into our audio, and then I don't know what we went into.
Yeah,
talking.
We talked oh god, whatever. Go.
Alright,
you want to talk about your favorite movies?
Alright, favorite movies. I don't even know if you have one decided yet.
I don't, and in my opinion, if you have a favorite movie, you haven't watched enough movies.
Oh, damn. Alright.
No, that's not an insult. That's just how it is. Because if you watch a lot of movies,
I don't think so.
Then you don't really have a favorite.
I'm not a very, like, avid movie watcher. Like, yeah, I watch movies, but I don't have, like, a list of 1,000 movies that I watch that some people do. But from my limited selection, which I watch a lot of animated movies. Live action movies aren't like my greatest thing because I feel like animation you could do so much more than in live action.
Well, no, live action is good. It's just that
Yeah, I'm not saying it's bad.
I don't know why we're like kids. I have no idea. I found like
Well,
live
I am
action
still a kid, but
boring.
okay.
Like-
No, I don't find live action boring. Like I found, there's a lot of live action movies, like comedies, that I found goddamn hilarious.
Yeah, but the thing is, I really love looking at animation,
Yeah,
and I feel like I heard that autistic people,
what?
like
Continue.
autistic people like to watch cartoons more because their expressions are simple. Like cartoons are very expressive.
Yeah, that is true.
Like because autistic people can't read like actual people's emotions from like their face expressions. But-
You're using a broad range of autistic.
Yeah, I
there's
don't
a
know.
lot of
This is just
autistic type stuff.
what I heard. And it always makes me think like, am I autistic? Because
No, you're just retarded. Okay, go on.
I just love cartoons. Like that's the thing. I love cartoons. I can't watch live action. Whenever I watch live action, I kind of associate it with boring.
Oh,
I don't know why.
We gotta talk about Kill Bill though, a bit later.
Oh my
Later.
god.
Alright, later. Alright, let me go into my favorite movie, which is one of the best goddamn animated movies ever. Cause
In his opinion.
in my opinion, no, not even. It's the best. God damn it.
Okay.
In the first 10 minutes, they stab you with the feels like immediately, and that movie I'm talking about is Up. Up. The first 10 minutes is like a Pixar short in itself.
It could be a Pixar short.
It is amazing. Oh my god. And I don't know how to start with this. But Up. Alright, the first 10 minutes is amazing. It told the whole story without saying a single word. And it gave you the feels. Like, it was like, here's some feels right in your face in the first 10 minutes. And then after that, by the way, if you haven't seen Up, go watch it. This will have spoilers in it, but if you haven't watched it by now, Jesus, something is wrong with you.
It's a very good movie.
It is a great movie. Alright, so, and then after that, the opening scene is the old man going out of his house, and there's construction going around his house. And for some reason, this reminded me of a book about this house that, like, survived time or something. Like, it was this house on a hill, and then after that, like, cities started growing around it and everything. I don't know if you know about this book.
I think I've read it, but I don't remember.
And then, like, at the end of the book, they moved the house to a hill that was like a replica to it. And that kind of seems like the same with Up. First it started as an abandoned house, actually, but in a rural area, and then after that, they were somewhere in South America, in this beautiful landscape. All right, so my main things about this about the movie is the house. They make you feel a sentimental value with that house.
Oh man, I've never felt more emotion for an inanimate object
Exactly.
than the house in Up. Because holy shit.
There's a scene where the guy that's been like trying to find this bird since forever.
Basically the antagonist of the film.
Yes, he tries to burn down the house, and when he did that, I got enraged. I was like, holy shit, how are you gonna burn down this goddamn house? You screamed out no.
I've never felt so much anger for like a house ever. 'Cause
I know,
holy
right?
shit, this movie makes you feel for that house. That shit's like the anchor to... that shit's like the emotional anchor to everything that's precious to the main character,
Yeah,
the old
exactly.
man.
The old man.
And it's just like, for him to lose it all, it just like, throughout the movie, it's very good because throughout the movie, the house is always with them. It's like a character in and of itself.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's kind of like, and it's like the old man's like most prized possession.
Exactly.
And throughout the movie, the way he cherishes that house, how he always like he has his eye on it.
And when
it's always connected to him and everything.
And whenever he enters the house and he sees a picture crooked, he'll fix it and everything. You could tell that house had a lot of sentimental value to that old man.
This movie is designed to make you feel for that house.
Exactly.
Like if it's an actual person.
It really does.
Which at the end, spoiler alert, he had to give it away, right?
No, he didn't.
He did.
He did?
He did. I remember he had to give the house away. Like, he had to give up the house to save the boy.
No.
Right?
Because remember the last scene? He had the kid was at the little...
Oh, yeah. He had to throw away all his possessions in the house in order to make it elevate.
Yeah.
That's the main point. The house is also important, but what's most important is the memories inside the house.
Exactly.
Which is memories of his wife.
And him throwing all that out, it's a symbolism. It's symbolism of him finally letting go of the past, because once after that he stopped being this grumpy old man that was like, get away from here, kid. Because at the end he had his house tied to a lamppost to see that kid's to get his little badge for the campers, the Boy Scout thing, and he was there, and I was like, and they went to go get ice cream, and I was like, God damn, this kid does not have a father figure, which is pretty shown in the movie, and only his mom is there, but I don't think she's that very supportive of him, but from what we can see. And that the old man goes there, and the little kid, you can obviously tell that he's happy as hell to see him, and I love the dog that's there, because he's this innocent dog that has no idea what the hell he's doing. Doug. I actually have this plushie of Doug that's like an exact replica of the movie. And it's amazing.
God. Whoever made this doll of Doug is so, put a lot of love into it.
Yeah.
It's the most well-made doll I've ever seen in my entire life. Well, I say doll, but it's like stuffed animal.
It's a stuffed animal, yeah.
It's the most well-designed I've ever seen in my entire life. It looks exactly like the movie. We also have a stuffed animal of, what's his name? Sully. And he does not look like he does in the movie, but freaking Doug, this guy, whoever put this thing together is just like
some
a genius.
Chinese factory, but whoever put the blueprints for that Chinese factory,
whoever made the original to be mass produced, put a lot of love into it.
Put a lot of thought and went into a movie scene to take out every detail, and it's amazing.
Basically, everything about Up is being anchored to the past.
Mm-hmm.
Like everything. The old man's house.
Yeah.
The possessions inside his house. Now that the old man's hero is the antagonist.
Oh my god. That's the whole thing. He loves this guy, and then once he goes over there, he realizes he's an evil bastard.
He's insane.
He'll do anything to get that bird. And I think that's when the old man kind of realizes, there's something that sometimes you gotta give up on.
Yeah, basically the entire movie is learning to not be anchored to the past.
Yeah. To
not let it hold you back. And to kind of the past is something to be cherished, but it's not something that's supposed to hold you back. The old man throughout the movie is so obsessed with the past that he's basically stuck in it. He can't move on. He's not happy. He's all grumpy and stuff.
I love that movie.
But the little kid is the first connection he probably made in years. And he had to give up his he had to give up the past in order to, I guess, he had to save the boy, basically.
Yeah, he did have to save the kid.
But not only that, by doing that, but he gave up the past to make a relationship in the present.
In
basically.
the present.
He's not gonna let it hold him back anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Because throughout the entire movie, he's
he hates the kid. Well,
he doesn't hate it,
quotations. He's annoyed by him. He doesn't want him there. He wanted this trip to only be for him to reminisce about the past. But once this kid comes along, he kind of has to be in the now, in the present, to kind of realize everything.
But the thing is, the reason why he left is because everything, his house, his possessions, was all going to be taken away. Because they were trying to get rid of the house to build more infrastructure or something. And he didn't want that. He doesn't want, that's his most prized possession. And throughout the movie, you as the audience feel how greatly he's in love with this house and his past, and it's all because of his wife, like his dead wife. Like he doesn't want to. What just happened? Oh, okay.
The second podcast is now up to be able to be ready for upload to YouTube's.
Oh, hey, we're doing production shit like while we're podcasting.
Yeah.
Cool.
That was the drum solo.
So yeah, basically, this movie really makes you feel for whatever this old man is feeling. It's like completely designed to make you care about everything the old man cares about.
Yeah, exactly. Definitely.
To the point where if the house is gonna be burned down, you wish you had a gun to just shoot down whoever's trying to like freaking harm the freaking house.
And you know what also led to the old man kind of like letting go of the past? When he finally read that letter to his from his wife in her diary.
Oh yeah, the main point is that they want to be adventurers.
Exactly.
And that's like the complete opposite of what he did.
Yeah, exactly.
And I believe the letter said something like, "Oh, go out there and have fun adventuring."
Exactly. And then after that, he continues the diary for her.
Oh yeah.
Which I freaking love. Oh my god, this is the best movie goddamn ever made.
Oh, it's really good. It's really good at making you feel.
I think this is the best Pixar movie they have made so far.
Well, is it Pixar? Yeah, it is Pixar.
It is Pixar. I know it is Pixar.
I think I would agree with you. It is the best Pixar. Like, I love Toy Story.
Toy Story I love.
I love Monsters.
I love Monsters Inc. We haven't seen the new one though. Monsters University.
Haven't seen University.
We love Finding Nemo.
Finding Nemo's good.
We love The Incredibles.
Oh my god, I love The Incredibles.
But I gotta say, goddamn, that is the best Pixar movie ever made.
It's good. I can't decide. Incredibles is good. Freaking Toy Story is good. I can't decide between them.
I think I have a bad taste in my mouth about Incredibles because of our elementary school. They kept on replaying it, but I never finished it. Yeah. So I only watched the first half like 10,000 times. So I just like, my brain just kind of shut down whenever that movie came on. So I think if I rewatched it now after years of not watching it, I'll probably enjoy it. But I won't think it will be Pixar level.
Oh my god, you should. Like, the guy who made Iron Giant made The Incredibles.
Oh, I freaking love the Iron Giant too. Oh my god.
Iron Giant is one of the greatest animated films
Dude,
ever.
When I was a kid, I didn't freaking notice that he chloroformed the kid. Like, he drugged the kid so he could go to sleep. I thought that was freaking insane that they even let that pass through.
It's a serious movie.
It really is.
It's a movie about fear of the unknown.
Yeah. and you know what else? God, you don't like this idea, but I feel that they should make a short of all the parts coming back together. And once it's together, just have the Iron Giant just standing there and like have it panned so you could see his head like in the shadows, and like you could see him start walking. But then that's where it cuts off. We don't see him return. I think that's great. Like, why hasn't a fan made that? If I could animate, I would have easily made that right now, where all the parts come back together and he forms back again.
There's no point. Like, the ending has the exact same feeling that you're talking about.
Yeah, I know.
What you want it is to be completely constructed.
Yes.
But at the end of the movie, we see all the parts coming towards him. Yeah, and his eyes opening, and he's alive.
Yeah, we already know that he's constructed.
So there's really no point.
I want to see him constructed again. I don't know. I freaking love it. I love that idea. And if I could animate, I would do it myself easily.
Yeah. But The Iron Giant is a movie that does not need a sequel at all.
It does not. Definitely does not.
I don't even think it needs a short. It finished. It got its message across. It's one of the greatest films ever. Animated films.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's very good. It's a giant robot movie done right.
Yeah, it really is. Alright.
Of course, it doesn't have a lot of action. It's more going for the emotional.
Yeah, and it did it good.
And the best action robot movie is Pacific Rim.
I did enjoy
Definitely.
Pacific Rim. It did seem like a huge Power Ranger.
Oh man, seeing
movie.
that, I feel like why isn't a PG-13 like Power Ranger film
I
like,
don't,
being
yeah,
made?
I would love that to see a PG-13 Power Ranger movie made, because Power Ranger has a shit ton of potential, but because it's for kids, it loses that.
Oh yeah, I mean the Power Rangers are a superhero squad.
Yeah.
They're like the Justice League. I mean, well, not as powerful, but freaking you can make it's like a superhero film. Like, how hard is it to put like make the Power Rangers a PG-13 movie?
Yeah.
You don't just freaking make it like Pacific Rim. It's,
Yeah.
it's that simple. I mean, I got ideas for Power Rangers, like a serious Power Rangers film. But then I have to get to writing it and all that stuff, and I'm a lazy bastard.
You're pretty goddamn far away from the mic, by the way.
No, I'm pretty sure. I think it's better this way. Because that way it doesn't sound like you do.
Not
Like,
back either.
that doesn't just like, oh shit, like it's all super loud. Yeah.
Because I'm close to the mic.
I feel like also analyzing up. Like, one thing I want to do is like freaking make reviews.
Yeah,
And there are like 2 shows I want to review currently. I want to review like 3 things actually. I want to review Justice League War, which I think it's the most blah 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 superhero shit I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah, probably.
Oh my god, Batman's an idiot, Green Lantern's a show off, Superman's an asshole, and it's just horrible.
So is Shazam. When Shazam got his powers because he was a good kid, but in this one he's a jackass that he steals shit.
Yeah, I kind of don't believe that this is the kind of kid who freaking that old man would entrust like the Shazam powers to. And what the fuck? Call him Captain Marvel. I love Captain Marvel better. Why call him Shazam? That's his catchphrase.
Yeah,
not catchphrase, but his like magic words. Like, imagine he's like, "Oh, who are you? I am Shazam,"
and then he turns
into a kid. It's the most retarded shit ever. But yeah, I didn't like that movie. Just like its comic that it's based off of, I don't like that either. I also want to review the Batman Beyond series, which I think is one of the best animated series ever made.
I think we might end this in 8 minutes.
Really? How long have we been going for?
32 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, right?
Minutes already?
Like, once I saw it was 30 minutes, I was like, wait, what the hell?
Dude, when we talk about Up, that shit takes time.
Oh my god, I know.
Or taking a shit.
We spent like 12 minutes talking about taking a shit.
We feel very strongly about Up and shit.
Yeah. That should be the title, Up and Shit.
Yep, Up and shit.
Yeah, right.
And I also want to talk about a very popular anime that's been going on strong for like more than a decade. Freaking Evangelion.
I have no idea
or
what that
Evangelion.
is.
Oh, I can't pronounce that shit. But it's a very amazing series. It's a series about psychoanalyzing characters with problems, and most of these problems stem with like parenting or lack thereof. And it's basically it's like a Freudian thing, like freaking.
Don't know what that means, but okay, continue.
You know who Freud is, right?
No.
The psychologist Freud?
No.
Oh my god! Do you not take psychology class in like high school?
I gotta take that in 11th grade, I think.
Holy shit! Okay, well, yeah, you might not understand, but hopefully, our audience is educated enough to know who Freud is.
Hey, it's not my fault I'm in 10th grade in a crappy educational system. Jeez.
Oh my god, your school shit. I hope nobody from your school listens to this.
Why? They agree.
Okay. I'm not gonna say the school, but
Don't say the name.
That school's so shit. You could spend 10 minutes awake in class, knowing, like, pay attention for 10 minutes, then sleep the rest, and you could pass with like hundreds if you're not stupid. That's why I said I don't wanna say that, because freaking, imagine one of your friends is just like, hey, I struggle in that school.
Yeah. I know some people that are like, dude, this is mad hard, man. And I'm just like, huh? Yeah.
Whatever.
You're retarded. What you can't be, for some reason the goddamn, it's easy to pass the class, right? But they teach you nothing for the citywide test.
Oh, definitely. I didn't learn anything at school. Except for art. I love the art.
But they
school.
don't teach you anything. So when I took the algebra, whatever it's called, Regions? Yeah, there you go, regions. Like, half of the shit, I was like, fuck it, I'm a guess. And I passed with an 89. Because you only need to get 15 questions right out of, like, 50 questions. And you could pass.
Wait, how many?
15 out of, like, 45 questions.
What the fuck?
Exactly.
That's not... Is that a Regents test?
Yes, it's a regions test. You only need 15 questions to pass with a 65.
Okay, this
But
is the
that's
problem.
still passing.
This is the problem with our educational system. I also want to talk about school and what I think school should
That's
be.
for a different rant.
Yeah. Because I'm
But-
fucking sick
But I
of
gotta
school.
say, half of that shit I did not learn. Half of it, easily, I did not learn. So, like, throughout the whole thing, I was worried that I was gonna fail. And once the things came back and I got an 89, I was like, wait, what the fuck? I'm almost 100% sure that the second part of the test, I got none of them right. Well, actually, like 2 or 3 right. Because we did not learn half of that shit. And, like, one of the main things that were on the test, we only learned for 5 minutes a week before the regions in my class. So that's bullshit. And I already have another crappy math teacher for honors geometry. She's always absent, and she's always absent, right? And whenever we don't understand something, she blames us for not understanding it. She's like, oh, I'm not going to go over that because you should have understood that by now. And we're just like, what the fuck? You're supposed to be teaching us, but you're always absent, and then you fucking blame us when we don't know something. It's bullshit. I fucking hate her.
Especially in a math class where a lot of explanation is needed.
Exactly.
Well, not really, because if you know what the formula is, if you
you
have
can
a
get it down.
formula, you could do anything
Yeah.
in a math test. And that's the thing I think people who have trouble in math don't understand. There's a formula to everything.
Mm-hmm.
If you write down the
true.
formula, learn the formula, you could pass any math.
It's
like,
just
easily.
memorization, easily.
Like, not even memorization, because you don't have to memorize anything. All you have to do is know a formula, and usually they
That's
give you
memorization. No, apparently, like, half of the shit that we learn in geometry, they only give you half of the formulas, and then you gotta know the rest of them.
Alright, well, if you memorize the formulas, then you can pass anything in math.
I'm gonna click the mouse, and this is gonna make a noise. Alright, so, wrap up any ideas, because we're gonna stop in 3 minutes.
Shit, I forgot what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
Yeah,
me
I wanted
neither.
to talk about the school system. Like, the school sucks. It just sucks in general.
We'll talk about that, I guess, next podcast. Whoa, my voice cracked.
It's fucking ridiculous. I'm at that breaking point when it comes to school.
And you're in
Because-
fucking college.
Yeah, I fucking hate college. I fucking want to kill myself every time I'm there. But it's retarded.
It's funny because last semester he was like, I fucking love college, man. Like, all my teachers are goddamn amazing.
Oh, that's-
and now you've only been in school for like 2 weeks now because of all these snow days. And you're like, I fucking hate my life. I hate all the teachers there and everything.
Oh, it's ridiculous. I love all my last classes because they're all discussion based. Like, it's not
Yeah,
something
and you
like...
didn't have to do work. That's why.
No, you do have to do work. You have to read and shit, but it's all about discussions. Like, we get to, like, be human beings and just talk and talk and talk. But it's just like, now I'm in a place where it's just like, read, regurgitate, read, more regurgitate, read some more, then more regurgitate. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
I fucking, this isn't the stuff of humans. This is the stuff of machines. And it's fucking ridiculous. I hate it. Also, this is. I'm gonna talk about this in my next podcast.
Yeah,
not right now.
don't just wrap up whatever you're gonna say because we only got like a minute and a half.
I didn't even get to talk about what movies I like. What movies
Oh,
I think
do
are my
you, do you
favorite.
want to?
I might as well just say them.
We can make this like 50 minutes long if you want.
How
45
long
minutes.
is it? How long are we been?
We're at 39 minutes.
I'm not gonna go in depth, like, because
Let's make it 45.
Up
whatever,
is very
let's go.
good. I love Up. How about my favorite Disney movie? I have a favorite Disney movie. Freaking Beauty and the Beast is my favorite Disney
great
movie.
movie.
I freaking love Beauty and the Beast. It's just freaking amazing. I love it. It's the best.
Continue.
And that's basically... That's all I have to say. Like, I can't explain myself. Freaking, I love it. I love it.
Yes, we're gonna end this out with Doug saying something. By the way,
Alright, Doug. What do you have to say to our audience?
A ball! A ball! Oh boy! Oh boy! A ball!
No, Doug. There's not a ball.
it's a microphone bit. Close enough, I suppose.
What else do you have to say to our audience?
I can bark and hear it howling.
And we're done.
Yeah, that's it.
See you later, everybody.
I really wanted Doug to say I love you, but
Go ahead.
let's.
I am a great tracker. My pack sent me on a special mission all by myself. Have you seen a bird? I went to find one and I've been on the scent. I am a great tracker. Did I mention that?
All right, Doug. You've said enough.
No, he has to say that he loves
Are
audience.
you a dog too? Hi there. My name is Doug. I have just met you and I love you.
And
All right, there. He got what he
Yeah,
wanted.
he-
All right, bye.
Alright, this is the end of the podcast number 3.
Yep.
See you
Shitting
guys.
up.
Yep.